Mitch, how many more?
4 or 5. 3, 4.
Going to 3.
Okay. Yeah.
This is obviously got a rich tradition of military service. And one of the things, we wanted this to be in a prominent place. Obviously, you've been to our other facility, we had a similar thing there. That's a 2-inch for 2-inch picture of all 76 Sun Devils that served in the military. But a proud tradition of serving with honor, and that's something as our players walk through here, we want them to be grateful for the blessing they get to do what they do in a country that's free. So there that is. Tim, where am I going? Roosevelt with Rough Riders. I think that's kind of cool.
What was it again?
Three former Sun Devils were in Teddy Roosevelt's Rough Riders, or were served during that time. Obviously, you should go. Coach Cush is on the wall. Coach Tillman, Pat Tillman is on the wall as well as a couple of our, Christian Hill and Jake Sheffield, a couple of guys from. So the bottom floor, I'll just kind of talk and probably open for everybody.
Okay. This is more stuff, right?
Yeah, I got it. Okay. We can. Hey, so as you're walking in here, I'll kind of help you out here a little bit. So the first floor is locker room, training room, weight room, dining hall, and we'll finish down in the dining hall. That's all with where the players, the place where they train. And when you come up here, this is the teaching facility. So this is our academic center on the left. You're going to see all the scholar ballers, which are 3.0 or higher students, which we're really proud of. We got 70% of our football team are scholar ballers, and we're close to 3.0 team GPA, and we've moved that up from I think 2.23, Tim.
Yes, sir.
So that's been something that's part of our character, smart, discipline type. So as you come in, that's the scholar ballers. Then we also have our two. You see the 3 scholar athletes of the year in the Pac-12. 2 of them has been in the last 5 years with our team that we're really proud of as well. On the right, and then back here on the left, you guys. I'm going to stay right here. You guys can go back in there. One of the things I want to point out to you is one of the things that we do. We don't do study hall. You guys put 18 to 22-year-olds in a room, 30 of them, and say study. It doesn't work very good. They'll be on the phone about 3 minutes. So everything we do, you'll notice, Coach, there's really small rooms. So there's 2-on-2, there are 1-on-1 rooms, there's group rooms, and then there's a computer lab, which is basically about 10 computers. Obviously, when we're not finished yet, we don't have all the stuff in there yet. We'll have that by hopefully by the end of Camp T when we get back here. But all of our academic support is one-on-one. Learning specialists, we've got academic mentors, and obviously tutors. So that's what this facility is for. So academically is here. Our coaches' offices are on the right. Those guys are in there working and grinding right now. So I'm going to leave them alone. And you're welcome to video right here. Okay. And then on the other side, as you finish there, we'll walk through the team room. Okay. So how this is designed is our players come upstairs to learn football and obviously study academics. So in this room in here is where our team would meet, and then we have unit rooms, and then we have position rooms. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the technology that's in those rooms as well. So Tim, you want to go in there? 15 minutes every day we spend together as a team, and we want them all to be on the same page on what our philosophy is and how we play the game, and then also we want to be very smart when it comes to the situations and those type of things. We do that as a unit. Some of the things that when I was talking about innovation, to kind of share with you is that we're big on technology and integrate technology in teaching and maximizing time. So everything in this room you'll see as you go out, there's a digital pad on the wall. Okay, so there's a digital pad on the wall, and in each one of our meeting rooms, the coach can go in and he can push record, and we capture everything in the meeting. All right? So if a kid comes in, you're teaching him plays the first day, he's a newcomer, we're able to transition them faster because they go home tonight and on their iPad, so they can watch it over and over and over again. The other thing that I like about it is I can sit in the command room. So I can sit back in our video command room and I can watch all 9 coaches coach at the same time. And so some of the things that we do with that, it just makes it a lot faster now, because I can watch and I can go, hey, you know, well, this coach, how he taught this installation here, I really like. And then we'll show it to the other coaches, and just constantly trying to improve and to become better in our strategies in teaching. So the teaching aspect of this is huge. And obviously, you know, graphically it's nice and all that stuff, but this is a place of learning. And the innovation in these rooms as far as integrating technology into teaching and how we go about doing it is big. So obviously we go, this is team room, then we go to unit rooms, and then we got position. I don't know if we can, is there a way we can, I don't know how to raise that deal, Tim. I wanted to see this up here. Is there a way to raise that?
Yeah, it's over here. I gotta see if I can figure it out. It's on that scan card right there.
Where?
Right here.
Obviously, it's more high-tech than Coach Cassidy and I are. These obviously won't be in here. We got permanent desks that are coming here. Obviously, you see the past honored in the back.
Yeah.
And then one of the things that, great, Tim, awesome. Good job, man. That's awesome. We figured out how to do it. We haven't been trained, Doug, okay? We haven't been trained. And I think they're going to train me last on all technology stuff, because usually I just have somebody push the button. But obviously got our one-go champions. You see the 4 pillars of our program, and then obviously our goals of our defense, and our offense has the similar goals on the other side. But this is a great setting, and this is where the entire defense will meet and teach defense. Obviously you have a projection technology, and we're able to make the images different sizes. Smart board technology and all that stuff in here is pretty amazing. And then you'll see how we'll have a desk built back into here. So this whole area, we can get up, you know, 6 or 7 guys, and they can step up and do step through. So the distance between where they're sitting and the screen is completely different than what we had in the other facilities. So it's a pretty great setting to teach out of. Also obviously very motivating, and it honors our past and motivates our present and activates our future is what the whole ideas of these were. This is I'm probably as excited about these rooms as I am about, as we really made dramatic improvement in our ability to teach. And that's our whole philosophy of trying to win, okay? Offensive line, and obviously those rooms are all very big and very similar to those rooms. We'll show you like a single position, a running back room as well. Then you see our Hall of Fame, College Football Hall of Fame up here. So it's all part of one. And that's our command center.
It wasn't just throwing those, are the experts today.
You see that, you know, we got DJ Foster back here. DJ came in, and this meant a lot to him to be here. And I got Wizard over there with the blood on his jersey coming down, and pretty cool. So that's the history of our running backs, and pretty special. So this is where our running backs will be. And you see the same type setup where we can do step throughs in here. There'll be a cabinet up against that wall, and then there's our control panel there where we can record everything that capture everything in this room for teaching purposes. Okay?
Coach, just curious, you had DJ in here a little while ago. What do you think of seeing his face?
Do I?
What DJ think of seeing his face?
DJ, it meant a lot to DJ. Obviously, you see, he was really proud of the Super Bowl champion up there on the wall. He actually came and talked to our players about what it meant to him to be a part of this and to help. You know, they helped. Our former players are the ones that helped provide this, and so that we could have this type of facility. And it meant a lot to him. You know, it was very. We took a picture right there. It meant a lot to him. Favorite play here. Pretty good group of quarterbacks right there.
He wants you to see,
Hey, your man, our man.
My boy.
He was pretty proud of that. I said, man, why don't we? Because another play we didn't. I mean,
absolutely.
Rose Bowl champion.
There you go.
So we got to put him up there.
Well, then kind of based on the.
We got Brock over there, Taylor over here. Obviously, Taylor holds the record for all-purpose yards, right, in the history.
Yep.
So, all right, that's quarterback.
Picture of that.
That's neat.
On the back side of this deal is where the coaches do our work and study and all that kind of stuff. And we still got quite a bit of stuff we want to add. We want to add trophy case where we can get up all of our all the bowl trophies and all that stuff that we still have to add. Then come down here. I want to show you This is every coach that's ever coached here in the history, okay, on this wall. So I think it's important that everybody's represented there. And then this is Coach Cush's wall, and really proud of how it came out, and pretty impressive wall when you read what he accomplished here. Our motto this year is Sun Devil Tough, and that's in honor of the toughest guy that ever worked here. So that's one of our deals. Over here on this side is the 4 greatest coaches to ever coach here. That's all you want to be on there. There's Coach Phillips.
What you doing, man?
Making
your rounds?
Just doing a tour. All right, come on, we'll head this way.
How you doing?
Anyway, it's
So this is our NFL Hall of Famers. Coach Napier. Coach Slocum. It's our Super Bowl champions. Added 3 to this wall this year. And you see, we don't have everything up. We're still under construction. A lot of these. We'll have a fork over there. We'll have 2 desks that match there instead of the dome and all that good stuff. Come on this way. Pro Bowlers are here. Coach Bennett, Coach Bennett, first round draft picks here. And then our recruiting, the difference in our recruiting is our recruiting offices are up front instead of in the back. So this is recruiting offices and our recruiting coordinator's office. And you want to get a shot of the recruiting staff and how hard they're working. Doing nothing but eating.
Working lunch, guys.
This is our first team all academics, and we were proud this year we're tied to Stanford there on that, and then scholar athletes. Good. Okay. This is our the history of our program. It'll start in 2010. You see, we're Pac-12 champions in 13. Every team picture, the story behind everything, obviously the graphics. That's when we hosted. That's a pretty cool picture there because. And now that the game's a neutral site game, it'll never be hosted again. So there's a good trivia question. We're the last ones to host that probably. Terrell Suggs, looking good there. That's the 2000, then the 90s. Then now we're on the outside of the locker room. And then to the left here is actually where Tillman Tunnel will be. We're still under construction. So these doors will actually come open and it creates a tunnel on game day. Okay? Down here, you got the 80s, Fiesta Bowl champions, Rose Bowl champions. That's the Rose Bowl, Michigan. Then I added the granddaddy them all. That's what I like that. And then the 70s. 2 undefeated teams. I believe it's 70 and 75. Fiesta Bowl champions. And finished up number 2 ranked in the country in 1975. Just little bitty things you see. You guys that have seen this before, I just added little things like that are huge. I mean, that are big. And then the 60s, J.D. Hill, great J.D. Hill, and Coach Cush hired in 1958, and Dan Devine, and then it goes all the way back to the 1899, the first. So that's you can walk down the hall, and that's the whole history. So anyway, where are we going here? Okay, so that's where we eat. So our players eat every day and it overlooks the stadium. And then on game day, that's the letterman suite. So all of our former players, that's where they meet. And I know some of those important to provide them a place that, so when you're a former player, you're honored by every game. You come here and we have a letterman suite. And then obviously it makes it nice for us from a recruiting standpoint because we can have our recruits right there as well. So, yeah, so a lot of the things is like how the recruiting and teaching and training, but the biggest thing is it's going to allow us to, our philosophy to win is all about training and development. And it's just going to be, in my opinion, there's not a better, it's the best facility. Rival anyone in the country. I think we moved to the top of the pack as far as training and developing our players.